Hi, so here I am, vlogging. Sounds a lot like flogging, except not as medieval or violent. I wonder what I could talk about in these videos. The first thing that comes to mind is waking up. And I don't mean the traditional, like, coin phrase that we hear nowadays of being woke. Well, that's great too, but I actually mean physically waking up after a night of sleeping. Uh, Everybody does it, hopefully, if it's a good day and in God's grace. And when we do, we have thoughts running through our mind, maybe about the dreams that we had last night, or maybe about what we're going to do today, or maybe we have someone on our mind, or a pet in our face, or maybe we smell something cooking in the kitchen from our roommates. There are infinite ways to start a day, really, and waking up is the beginning of a new journey for 24 hours or so, depending on what time you wake up. Now, I always personally had trouble waking up because I think that I just didn't know what to think about. Since there are infinite things, it's so overwhelming picking one. So when I would wake up after sleeping, I would just stir and want to just go back to sleep so that I didn't have to pick something to wake up to. I have a phone call coming in from Jacksonville, Florida. I'm going to ignore that because I don't know anybody in Florida. Okay. So, what comes to my mind, I was reading the Bible the other night, and I'm not a huge biblical person. I'm not religious. I do get something good when I read certain phrases. I feel like I always get what I need when I need it. So I just happened to open up to Psalms 139, and in my paraphrase, it basically said, "When I awake, you will be with me." And I chanted it like a mantra until it was ingrained in my brain before I went to bed. And the next day when I woke up, the first thing on my mind was exactly that phrase. And I couldn't believe that I remembered it all night. And that when I woke up, that was my first thought. And it gave me such a good feeling because I realized what exactly it meant. When I go to sleep at night, I'm usually fantasizing and dreaming about the future and just using my imagination until I doze off for the night. And then it seems like something happens in the middle of the night where I'm overcome and consumed by some force that just wants me to forget everything, all the good stuff that I thought about before I went to sleep. When I woke up that day with Psalms 139 in my mind, it just made me realize that I carried that through with me the whole night, and I woke up with the same feeling that I went to sleep with the night before. Probably not the first time in my life that it happened, but definitely the first time in my life that I was mindful of how to do it and how to make that happen. And I think it's really important to realize that how we start our day when we first wake up in the morning is generally going to create some kind of mood and vibe for us throughout the day. And of course, things are going to happen. It's just that as long as you have that feeling in your mind that when you wake up, he'll be with you, there's really nothing that can affect you on a deeper level at that point. And that's beautiful. So that's all there. Have a great day.